Yeah, maybe that old-timey winter is actually coming this year, because it's 2 days later. They said on the radio yesterday that maybe 5 to 10 centimeters of snow today, and don't you know, turns into 10 to 20 centimeters of snow. Somewhere right in there, there used to be a bird feeder. I'm pretty sure it's there. Anyway, lots of snow coming here. We'll check later. I guess I gotta put the snowblower on. I haven't done that yet. Yeah, so the weatherman said 5 to 10 centimeters. I think that's 20 to 30 centimeters right now. And look at the pile there. And yep, it's up to the knees of the doggy. Oh yeah, that's better than swimming right there. That's my favorite thing to do, is get a good swim in the snow. And out towards the ocean, or the bay, can't see anything. Snow's still coming down. I guess, well, the power was out here for a while, but it's back on now. So you can hear that gen set going in the background. It's down in the shop down there. I'm just heading down there to turn that off for a while. And then you see that thing right there. That's the snowblower for the tractor. Now why is it sitting in a snowbank and not on the back of the tractor? That's my question. Whoops. Big two. Well, there's the gen set. And it's pretty noisy, but it works all right. There we go, much quieter now. So that plug from the side of the gen set, right there, and it goes into that junction box right there, and it goes up to the house through a cable, 50 amp cable that heads to the house from there. It's a 30 amp generator, and when it hooks into the house, it runs just about everything we need it to run. It goes into a sub panel in the basement up there, and look at that snow come off the roof. Goes into a sub panel in the basement, and then the sub panel isolates the main panel and the outdoor electricity, and we get power to most things that we like to use, like the refrigerators, hey, and the water well, and even the heating system, which is one of those heat pump things. They just use as much power as a refrigerator. The water heater does not run off it, and the electric stove and the washer and dryer don't run off it, but we don't need those too bad in the power outage. Anyhow, all worked pretty good today. Now it's time to go and make some breakfast, I think. Yeah, that snowblower is looking pretty. It's looking pretty lonely sitting there. It should be hooked onto there, but haven't got that done yet this year. Didn't expect all this snow to come right away, because it looks like we got about a foot of snow on the snowblower, and looks like about a foot and a half up on top of that quad. Ah well, we'll get it done eventually. Yeah, so the little birdies are starting to work on getting in there to the bird feeder. I'll get out there and clean that off in shortly. The snow is stopping or slowing. Still can't see out to the bay or anything, and the flag is stuck in a tree. That's okay. Now, deja vu, the power went out again, so I'm on my way to restart the generator. And then I think when I'm out here, I'll hook that blower onto the tractor. We'll just see how everything works out. Yeah, I guess I better fuel it up before I do anything, or else I'll be disappointed later. Anyway, looks like there's more to do. Well, there you go, the gen set's running again. And I guess I got take that plow off there. I used it the last time to move the little tiny bit of snow that was here. It was, I just dragged snow out of the way with the backward plow. Didn't move any gravel, but this time I'll have to take the plow off and put the blower on, and the blower's over in that snowbank there. So I guess I'll get at it. Yeah, the snow's got pretty deep all of a sudden. I have to dig out the blower a bit so I can move over to it. All of our solar panels are completely covered with snow. And the doggy's half buried. Oh well, what the hell. Yeah, so there, that thing there is unhooked. Ready to move over and get hooked onto that I got dug out so I can see the pins down there. Yeah, so there we go. That's hooked on there. Ready to maybe move a little bit of this snow out of the way. That's all over the place. We'll just see how it goes. Yeah, I guess we're set to give it a go here. See if I can get some of this. Take two. See if I can get some of this snow cleared off of here. It seems to have mostly stopped snowing. It's a little bit still snowing, but oh, we'll get by. Everything's come off the roof. Good thing about steel roofs is that it all slides off. Bad thing about steel roofs, it all ends up on the deck. What do you do about that? Yeah, so I got it going now. It looks like it's picking up the snow all right. Right down to the garage. There she goes. I didn't want to put it on my wood pile. I'll blow it out straight behind here. This little bit anyhow. And I don't think I'm picking up any gravel. That's good. We'll hold her there for now. Yep, there you go. Sun's out. Power's back on. I got the trail out to the front done. I'll go out and take a look at that. Yeah, there you go. Everything melts pretty quick when the sun comes out. And the trail out to the front is all blown of snow. Yeah, the fish pond's looking a little bit wintry. But the fountain's going, so that's okay. Yeah, there you go. Now I'll have to clean the front deck and the front walkway off now that I have electricity back on, and I can use the electric snowblower. There you go. Yeah, so there's the blower underneath there, and I guess I'll have to dig it out there before I can start doing anything too bad. But then up here things look a little bit dangerous, and Debbie's fuchsia is still blooming even though it's well past the time when it should be blooming. It should be long gone, but we'll leave it bloom for a while yet. What the hell. Some of the snow is coming off the solar panels. That other antenna back there is into the AIS system, which tracks ships and things along the coast. It's sort of a, it doesn't require any input from me. All I have is a receiver, and it goes into the internet, and then it shows up on marinetraffic.com, which is kind of interesting. It's out of the University of Athens in Greece, and they have a system all around the world where they track vessels. Yeah, here comes a flock of geese. They're all getting pretty smart. They're heading out, heading down to the south, wherever they're coming from. Time to go home, Or time to go somewhere warmer. There's a big flock of them. I bet you there's 100 of them up there. Yeah, it looks like there's another storm coming in today. It's just coming across the strait as I film. And the wind is starting to pick up pretty good. Yeah, a little bit of your stormy sea. That's the Gulf of St. Lawrence. No, sorry. Take two. That's Northumberland Strait. Coming across from, you can't see, but Nova Scotia would be over there somewhere. Yeah, there he is. Out here for the day in the storm. Walking along the road. Why did the pheasant cross the road? Well, he didn't. Yeah, there you go. It's December 1st maybe. Heading down to the beach again as usual. But the wind is just a-blowing up in the trees if you can hear it. Sounds like a gale blowing. There might be some pretty good waves at the beach. We'll see what happens there today. Lots of wind. Waves blowing in. Haven't seen a wind down here like this for a while. I don't know whether the stick will make it through the day. Smashing up against the point down there. It's not high tide. If high tide was here, it might be a little bit wet where I'm standing. Yesterday we had all the big snow came down. Snowflakes were about the size of golf balls. Now today it's mostly a rainy and wind event happening here. Mostly wind, a little bit of rain. Hopefully it's enough rain that the snow will disappear. I guess we'll wait and see.